Hello, I'm Ruth and I'm the Arts Business. My next interview is all about Gladiatrix, the musical, and these scenes from the top of Calton Hill seemed incredibly appropriate to introduce them. Unfortunately, I couldn't meet them in real life, but they did record this interview for me, so here we go.
Hi, I'm Paul Bianchi, a writer and lyricist of Gladiatrix, and with me today is...
Stella Adanayanaki, an actor in the show.
Yeah, she's playing the role of Vita. And Gladiatrix is about 200 AD when the Emperor of Rome said that women cannot be gladiators anymore. It is a musical, it has stage combat, and you might just learn something.
It's great. I would recommend.
The response has been really good so far. We've received some 4-star and 5-star reviews. We've had some standing ovations, and yeah, we've only had 3 shows so far, so that's pretty good.
Why did we decide to bring it to Edinburgh Fringe? Why did we decide to do
that? We both live in the city, and I think that, you know, when you're surrounded by the Fringe year after year, it makes you want to be a part of it if you're insane. And so we decided to partake this year, and I think it's mostly been a good thing.
Yeah, a lot of our cast are Edinburgh, or at least Central Belt based. We have a couple of people in Glasgow or around Glasgow. One of our cast members has come all the way from London, which is exciting.
Yeah, I think, yes, don't let the accents fool you. We have 2 Americans in the cast who are Central Belt, living in Scotland. Stella, Greece originally, but has lived here for quite some time at this point.
A few years, yeah.
Yeah. Outside of these roles, I've been working in film in Los Angeles for 15 years before I moved here, and now I am continuing that job working with BBC Scotland on projects like The Chief and Glen Hain as of this last year. So working with the comedy unit, and it's a lovely little family.
Yeah, and I am not doing that because I am about to go back to university to do a research master's in astronomy.
It takes all sorts to be part of a Fringe show, I think. We've been leaning on her astronomy skills for the show.
Absolutely, it's been very relevant.
Very relevant, very important. We were very lucky this year to be crowd matched on our crowdfunder by Creative Scotland, and we achieved our goal of £12,000. So that really helped offset the personal costs of paying for the location and paying for the out-of-hand advertisement, which is very well named. And our budget has been sitting around the 20K mark. And you know, if my producer / husband was in the room, he might shout that it's higher than that.
He might just.
He might just. But yeah, I'd say the hardest part in preparing for me is, as someone who has worked in art department and is a writer, I'd say it's just been wearing far too many hats. I've sewn all 7 of the costumes nearly entirely by myself, but definitely some last minute seamstress help helped finish that up, because I was swimming in pleather and jersey knit. It was not a good look.
And we are so very grateful because our costumes look phenomenal.
Yeah, that's been really nice. Don't order your snaps online. They are they are too strong. They are ripping through the costumes when you unsnap the outfit, but they look great, and they definitely hold. It's the opposite of they fall off, which is great.
Yes, I think I've broken 3 snaps in 3 shows. So take that advice.
Our daily schedule is we get up, I repair costumes, we re-roll little ribbons that are part of our show, come to the show and find out how we use them, and then we head off, we flyer. Producer / husband definitely has booked us in other opportunities to appear in Variety X, and so we'll show up there. On Friday we were recording our cast album, so it's just chaos. It's organized chaos, and it's up to us to remember what we were doing.
Yeah, lots of getting changed in pop-up tents on the street, but
we are grateful for the pop-up tents,
so
though, because
grateful.
other people change behind bins, and yeah, no shade if that's what you're doing. You got to make it work.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, when we're handling our flyering, social media, and PR by reaching out to as many people as we can, depending on the kindness of strangers, and doing. Oh, that's a nice little reference because this is Stella, so it's little on the nose theater jokes. But yeah, we're making it work as best as we can. We don't really have a PR person for this. Cast member Olivia Blair has taken it upon herself to be the head TikToker and that's been really great because I am just old enough to not really quite be on the TikTok wagon.
And I have no excuse. I am not too old for it. I'm just not on it.
Yeah. We if you can't tell from our delirium, we are working on managing our burnout and exhaustion. It is, I mean, it's funny to say that after only 3 shows, but I mean, anyone who's put on a Fringe show this year probably knows that it's more than that. It was weeks of rehearsal leading up to it, and yeah, I think that was pretty much it. It feels like it's been many more than 3 shows at this point.
Yeah, we're working on making sure that we are resting and sleeping, making sure everyone is fed appropriately, which can be a very easy thing to forget about in the chaos of the days of Fringe, and just making sure that we communicate with each other so that if at one point it's like, oh, I had agreed I would be flying today, but I'm actually dying, we can talk about that.
Yeah, I think, yeah, being open and communicating well is great, and also being aware that we are, as a musical show, we need to be kind to our voices. So if you see us out there flying, we will not be shouting. We cannot be shouting. We are smiling and offering flyers kindly and wearing costumes that hopefully draw you to us, and hopefully draw the right people to us, because some people don't always respect boundaries.
Yes. Be nice to the people that fly.
I think it's hard to say one thing that I wish I had known before doing the Fringe, because I think to do the Fringe is in a way unknowable. There, you can witness it from the outside and you can receive as much advice as you want, but you don't really know it until you're in it, which feels very exclusionary. But I have experienced that coming from Los Angeles, where I did put on other theater shows. It's different. It's I had a theater at my disposal there that I was working with. It's a much smaller scene, and in LA, despite being a gigantic city, doesn't have a great theater scene, and so anything I was putting up felt really manageable. And this is also manageable, but I would say in LA it was manageable to do entirely by myself. Here, oh my gosh, I need a team. And so I think that would be the advice, that tip being like, if you're attempting to do it by yourself, know it will be so hard, and you really need someone in your corner at the very least, preferably someone who's really good at using spreadsheets.
Yeah, because as much as obviously Paul has been handling so much of the creative behind the scenes of the show, we've been very lucky to have his husband Callum doing all of the admin behind the scenes and all of the marketing and organizing, basically all the producer side of things, and that has been very helpful to not have to think about that also, and yeah, just having other, even within the cast, we've had people take on kind of different roles to help with putting everything together, and that has been really nice. I would expect for you to not have to think about absolutely everything at all times.
Yeah, there's a line from our show. It's we're doing Roman history here, so we've got some Latin in it. There's a line that's ad astra per aspera, through hardship you will find your way to the stars, and so that would be maybe relevant in any advice that I could give to someone putting it this next year is that it is going to be so much hard work, but the more hard work you put in, the higher your chances are that you will land in the stars. And those stars are take form in reviews, starred reviews. Reach out to the media people, the media list that is provided by Fringe. Reach out to relevant people who you feel like would enjoy your show, because if you are a musical like us, don't invite someone who doesn't like musicals. Great, don't do that. And also, the stars are, take them in stride. You're gonna hear some things in reviews that you might think like, oh, they don't quite get that, but that's their perception and their perspective, and you just gotta say, chin up.
Yeah. A review is just one person's opinion.
Yeah. Your Fringe experience in one sentence. Stella, go. One sentence, on the spot. Go.
I need to sleep more. But I'm so very happy.
I would say I'm surprised at how few bruises I have, is my Fringe sentence.
Yeah. The ones you do have are strange.
Yeah, they're in good spots. So audiences can find us on via our website, gladiatrixthemusical.co.uk. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Ed Fringe. You can find us on theSpace. Just type in the word Gladiatrix 2025 Fringe. Maybe use quotation marks around the word Gladiatrix, because it likes to say, did you mean gladiator? And it's like, no, we mean female gladiators. We mean gladiatrixes.
Hi.
Yes. So that's how you'll find us. We are everywhere. We're on Blue Sky, and we are so inactive on Blue Sky, but we are there. Yes. Thanks. Please come to our show, and I promise it will be, as many people said, not what they expect, but in a good way. And yeah, please come and enjoy the chaos.
Come see us at Venue 45, 7:40 until Saturday, and 8:50 next week, Monday to Saturday.
Look at that. You don't need more sleep. You memorized that.
I know everything I need to know. How exciting.